Maker, give me strength.
Bethany! Looks like...
That's why I said I didn't know if they were gonna stick with me or not. And there you are with your two-handed sword and your capabilities of attacking. We do have a pommel strike now. Hopefully it will apply there. And you should go up. You have shield defense on, don't you? How do I tell? Yeah, it is now. It's pretty straightforward, actually, that when it tells you. So, hello. No, that's alright. I think I can handle that. Let's see if I can bring these guys down with my magic. There's nobody showing up from behind. And everybody else... Yeah, that stun worked flawlessly. That was fantastic. I wonder how the AI decides who to attack. It might still be whoever does the most damage. Because that's how it works in the first game. Whoever does the most damage to an enemy, the enemy will attack that person. Hello? Hello. Hi. I have this ability here that you're gonna hate. Yep. Oh, hi. No, okay, that's fine. Let's first kill you, and then I think we're okay for the moment. I am taking a little bit of damage. Let's just finish you off here, and then I can heal myself. That is fair. Everybody else... Oh, it's a grunt. That's why I was taking so much damage. And then we have another grunt up there as well, taking quite a considerable toll on... What's your name? I forgot your name. Briand. It's not his name. Let's see. Let's do this. And do this. Please do it. Thank you. Okay, that's pretty good. And then you can just murder the other one. Because that guy's going to be stunned for the rest of the week. I think. Whew.
Bethany, wake up. The battle's over. We're fine.
I'm sorry, mistress. Your daughter is gone.
No. These things will not take Bethany.
Bethany risked her life to save us.
I don't want a hero. I want my daughter. How could you let her charge off like that? Oh, my poor little girl. My sweetheart.
If we stand here weeping, the Darkspawn will take the rest of us too.
Allow me to commend your daughter's soul to the Maker, mistress. Ashes we were, and ashes we become. Maker, give this young woman a place at your side. Let us take comfort in the peace she has found in eternity.
I will never forget you, Bethany.
Our lives are more valuable to her than our prayers. Let's go.
Flames. We're too late.
No!
Are we? Who's that? Can barely tell. But they are attacking from this side. Let me see what I can do here. They're attacking from everywhere, in fact. They are a little bit on... They're powerful. They're kind of a little. Kind of a little. Are they ranged combatants here? They are. They are. This is good news. Because I can come in here and bother them a lot. And then do that. Kill you now. That's how I use my mages.
There's no end to them.
Flemeth?
What have we here?
No way.
It used to be we never got visitors to the wilds, but now it seems they arrive in hordes.
That is Flemeth. I mean, I wasn't even thinking of the dragon. When I said Flemeth, I said Flemeth because of her face. And then I just clicked.
I don't know what you are, but I won't let you harm us.
Let me. If I wished you harm, I dare say you could not stop me. If you wish to flee the Darkspawn, you should know you are heading in the wrong direction.
So you're just going to leave us here?
And why not? I spotted a most curious sight. A mighty ogre vanquished. Who could perform such a feat? But now my curiosity is sated and you are safe for the moment. Is that not enough?
We won't be able to get through the Darkspawn on our own.
They are everywhere, or soon will be. Where is it you plan to run to,
We're going to Kirkwall, in the Free Marches.
Kirkwall? My, but that is quite the voyage you plan. So far, simply to flee the Darkspawn.
Simply to flee the Darkspawn.
Our home is gone, but I don't imagine you care.
I see. Hurtled into the chaos, you fight, and the world will shake before you. Is it fate or chance? I can never decide. It appears fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet.
She made the decision to help me, and she's trying to come across like she's trying to say that it isn't her decision.
There must be a catch.
There is always a catch. Life is a catch. I suggest you catch it while you can.
Should we even trust her? We don't even know what she is.
I know what she is. The Witch of the Wilds.
Some call me that. Also Flemeth. Asha Belinar. An old hag who talks too much. Does it matter? I offer you this. I will get your group past the Horde in exchange for a simple delivery to a place not far out of your way. Would you do this for a Witch of the Wilds?
What is a Witch of the Wilds exactly?
A chastened legend. Witches that steal children.
Bah, as if I had nothing better to do.
Then you're an apostate.
Yes, we have so much in common.
You would go through all that trouble to have something delivered?
I have an appointment to keep. It is far more convenient this way. Happily, you're not without your own needs.
How much trouble will this delivery be exactly?
About as much trouble as my saving your lives not 5 minutes ago.
That's a lot to ask without telling us what this involves.
It's nothing more dangerous than one so capable can handle.
Should we trust her?
Wesley is injured. We'll never escape the Darkspawn.
If you need to, leave me behind.
No. I said I would drag you out if I had to, and I meant it.
I have to reach Kirkwall first.
But you will do it. There is a clan of Dalish elves near the city of Kirkwall. Deliver this amulet to their keeper, Marithari. Do as she asks with it, and any debt between us is paid in full. Before I take you anywhere, however, there is another matter.
That guy. He's contaminated.
No, leave him alone.
What has been done to your man is within his blood already.
You lie!
She's right, Aveline. I can feel the corruption inside me.
What are you talking about?
From the Darkspawn. All that blood. I knew... when it happened.
Then how much time before you?
Not long now, if I am any judge.
There must be something we can do.
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
Not all, but the last are now beyond your reach.
Aveline, listen to me.
You can't ask me this. I won't.
Please. The corruption is a slow death. I can't.
Yeah, so this game doesn't take place after Dragon Age Origins. This is like in the middle of Chapter 1. That's really interesting. Because Dragon Age 3 is not called Dragon Age 3, and I don't know if it is a sequel or not, in the sense, in a chronological sense. This might be in a chronological sense later on, but at least the beginning isn't after Dragon Age 1.
He's your husband, Aveline. I can't decide his fate.
Be strong, my love.
Without an end, there can be no peace. It gets no easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
Flemeth.
I thought that might interest you.
You expect me to believe a myth swooped out of the wild to save the champion?
Oh, come now, Seeker. Do I need to recite the tale of the Warden as well?
No. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
I liked my version better, too.
What else aren't you telling me, then? Did she send someone with the champion?
In a manner of speaking.
So it's true. Continue. But if you tell me they all flew to Kirkwall on a dragon...
Nothing so fanciful, I assure you. The witch kept her word and got them to Guaran, where they took ship. They sailed north across the waking sea, lashed by terrible storms. 2 weeks they spent in that dark hold, packed in with the fearful and the desperate. And then they saw it. Kirkwall, the city of chains. Long ago, it was part of the Imperium. Slaves coming from far and wide to work the quarries. Now, it's a free city. But I use the word loosely. Sail through those black cliffs and you'll see what the slaves of old saw. The gallows, welcoming you. That's where their ship landed, with all the rest.
They're not letting anyone into the city.
What? That can't be.
It's true. Look at them all.
Are we really surprised? Everyone's fleeing the Blight. Just as we are.
And they would throw us all back to the wolves. Unbelievable.
So long as we're all safe, that's more important.
We need to find Gamlen. Our family has always been highly regarded in Kirkwall. He can do something, I'm sure of it.
Let's hope he received your letter.
The guards seem to be reporting to that man. Perhaps we should speak to him.
To that, we will speak to him in a little. We got Evelyn's friendship, and we have another codex entry here for Bethany, and that's of course our sister who died, and Flemeth. You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Ages ago, legend says Banon Konobar took to wife a beautiful young woman who harbored a secret talent for magic, Flemeth of High Ever, and for a time they lived happily. Until the arrival of a young poet, Osen, who captured the lady's heart with his verse. They turned to the Chazin tribes for help and hid from Konobar's wrath in the wilds, until word came to them that Konobar lay dying. His last wish was to see Flemeth's face one final time. The lovers returned, but it was a trap. Konobar killed Osen and imprisoned Flemeth in the highest tower of the castle. In the donjon, because that's where the word comes from. In grief and rage, Flemeth worked a spell to summon a spirit into this world to wreak vengeance upon her husband. Vengeance she received, but not as she planned. The spirit took possession of her, turning Flemeth into an abomination. A twist, which is an actual term for people who get possessed by demons. A twisted, in the sense of, in this game, a twisted, maddened creature. She slaughtered Konobar and all of his men, and fled back into the wilds. For 100 years, and that's capital W wilds, because we have read about the Korcari wilds right there. For 100 years, Flemeth plotted, stealing men from the Chazin to sire monstrous daughters, horrific things that could kill a man with fear. These Korcari witches led an army of Chazin from the wilds to strike at the Alamari tribes. They were defeated by the hero Cormac, and all the witches burned, so they say, but even now the Wilders whisper that Flemeth lives on in the march, and she and her daughters steal those men who come too near. Morrigan's mother saved the last Grey Wardens from the death at the top of the Tower of Ishal, but just who or what Flemeth truly is a mystery. Well, she's Morrigan's mother. That's pretty important there, because who the hell is Morrigan? We haven't seen her yet, but she's from the first game. And we also have ogres. Info here about ogres. They are very ugly and very big and punch a lot, and we don't like it when they punch.
Our ship is already left. How are we supposed to leave?
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in.
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
I heard someone call this fortress the Gallows. Is it a prison?
Used to be. Back in the Imperial days. They kept slaves here until the rebellion. Now the Templars run it, and use it to lock up their mages. Guess not much has changed.
Are mages imprisoned here?
Well, no more than anywhere else. It's a circle of magi now. Magic is to serve man, not rule him. And mages are better locked up where they don't hurt anyone.
Why aren't we being allowed into the city?
If it were up to me, I'd bar the gates and let you find somewhere else to beg. But it's not. Some of you lot might have legitimate business in the city. So Knight Commander Meredith wants us to sort you all out. Most of you are getting right back on your ships, though.
That's a Templar title. Why would a city guardsman answer to the Templars?
We don't answer to her, but she's the power in Kirkwall. Don't know what would happen if the Viscount went against something she wanted, but he's sure never taken that chance.
Viscount... It probably would be just... It's a free city, so... Yeah, it makes sense that he would call it a Viscount. Historically speaking, Viscounts are legionless leaders in Europe. Sometimes, not very... It's not necessarily very often. But in free cities, they sometimes are.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
Captain Yule. I can just go in. That's very surprising, honestly. Up we go. This place.
Why don't they open their bloody gates?
Oh, those are the gates. Yep. At least...
Tell me, how did your family escape Lothering? Almost everyone who hadn't fled.
My older sister. If she wasn't with us, I don't think we'd be here.
But you seem quite skilled as well.
I'm not my sister.
Yeah.
Just take your things and get back on the ship.
Do I have things in here? Or what?
You should have thought of that before you came here.
I suppose. I suppose. I don't know that he's talking to me, though. Wow, this place is awesome. Wow. They have nothing like this in Dragon Age 1.
What do you want? Money? I can pay you.
All the gold in Thedas won't make the city any larger.
Don't give us that shit. Where are we supposed to go?
I don't know, Sirrah, but there's nothing for you here.
Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
Did you see his veins? That's what told me that the Templar that died, that he was corrupted. I saw his veins, and I was like, immediately, I was like, yeah, that's bad news. But that guy over there...
One of the guards said you were letting in people who have business in the city.
That's right. We've seen you let lots of people through.
Citizens and merchants that make it worth our while. I'll assume that you don't have any more coin than these gentlemen. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we've got family here.
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
There must be someone else in charge we can talk to.
The city's been closed by order of the Viscount and Knight Commander Meredith, whose fortress you're standing in. But as far as you're concerned, I'm in charge.
Our uncle is Gamlen Amel. He knows we're coming. Surely someone could find him.
Gamlen? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlen I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You're gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men?
Women? To arms, indeed. So they are deserter leaders. I don't know what to say. I think the blood must have done something to them. Okay, immediately stunned. I'm just gonna fall back a little, and I'm gonna attack you there, and then you can stun. Let's see. The leader is the issue. So let's go ahead. Are you really? Oh, there's a lot of them. This is interesting. Okay. Well, in that case, yeah, you do your thing. I'm just gonna hang out back here because they're all dying. And no, this one is actually taking a little while to die. It is a lot of them, though. This is like a freaking mutiny. He better let me in now. I'm like, if it weren't for me, he would have been killed. They are all against him. And that's a kill, and then we have that guy I'll help out. That's a kill. Somebody else is showing up as well. Okay, so I think I see where this game is coming from, or is going for. It's, you fight once, well, you fight twice, because there's going to be spawning enemies. Hopefully they don't spawn right in front of me, or in places where I have made tactical decisions already, because that is the worst thing about spawning enemies, that sometimes you think, okay, there's nobody over there, I'm going to defend that point, and then the enemies spawn on top of you. And the world hates me if that happens.
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlen must still be looking for us.
And if he's not?
Wait. I think someone's coming.
Leandra! Damn, girl, the years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen!
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My darling Bethany didn't make it, and Drastic guide her.
Oh, Maker save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
This dialogue is difficult to pull off. This sort of dialogue is really difficult because it's such a pivotal moment in the storyline, and he reacted naturally, voice acted normally. It wasn't weird and awkward at all. And I mean, characters don't cry too much about what's going on. Like the paladin lady over here didn't cry too much about her husband. There's a lot of husbands and wives, and our mother didn't cry too much about her child. This guy's an ass. That was good. That was good. Yeah, that's great. It sets, this sort of dialogue is important because it sets the expectations for what's about to happen for the rest of the game, and the expectation is not that it is cheesy and weird. So I like that. Let's see where it goes with that.
I'm more concerned about Mother. Can you get her in at least?
No. We stay together.
I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Mother said our family was wealthy. You really can't help us.
I am blighted helping. I've got 2 offers of work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlen, how could you?
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all work out.
I thought he was gonna make an argument. Real estate value is dropping these days, what with the Blight and all, and it's better to sell early, it's a reasonable financial decision. But no, actually, it would make sense for him to sell the estate, well, maybe not inside the city, actually, I don't know. It is interesting. I wonder how the value of real estate would be changed on a situation like this. I can't put it beyond this game's world for it to be a reasonable choice. Obviously, he's just as the guard said. The guard said he gambled it away, so it is as it is.